Welcome back to a video after months and months and months of not following up with my last video. As you can see in the background just over there, the Red E36 is pretty much finished. I'll take you through it in a second now. As you can see behind me, there is a 316 coupe, and over in the corner, which I'll show you in a minute as well, there is a 328 that's going to be painted. So just to give you guys an idea what's going on, I'm sure all of you are aware at the moment that Ireland is in a 6-week lockdown. So obviously the gym is closed again for 6 weeks. And this time I'm really going hell for leather to try and get through as many cars as I possibly can and get them sold. Since the last lockdown, I have been keeping an eye out for E36s, and I have been buying up whatever I could in a bid to restore them when the next lockdown came, because, you know, let's face it, everybody knew there was going to be another one. So I said, what better time to, you know, to go back at it, and this time hopefully try and make some money from it. So I picked up this one. This is a 96 316 coupe. Really, really standard. It's only got 94,000 miles. An elderly couple owned it. It's really, it's just really honest, but it's really, really tired looking as well. So there's a few bits of flaking lacquer. There's a small bit of body work has to be done to it. It needs new brakes. It needs to go for an NCT. And there's a door handle that needs fixing, and there's a window winder that needs putting into it. The roof cloth is a bit sketchy in it, so we're going to do as much as I can to get it to a place where it is saleable. I'm not doing a full restoration on this. I'm literally putting it back to standard. I actually bought this with the intention of converting it to 6-cylinder because I have another 328 convertible that I got sent over from the UK, which the bodywork is pretty rough in, and I was going to transfer everything over and have a 328 coupe as well as having a 328 convertible. But this one is just so original, I thought it would be a shame to destroy it, really. So I'm going to keep it original, and I was going to hang on to it, but obviously, you know, we need to free up some funds at the moment. So I'm just going to get it, do all the jobs that need doing to it, and let it off down the road. And hopefully somebody else can enjoy it and let it appreciate into the classic that it is and is going to be. Okay, so yeah, I'll take you for a wander around now and show you the others. So here we have the red one that you would have seen the last time, and I think I can't even remember what the last video was, but anyway, it's back together, it's running, it's mechanically everything's pretty done, bodywork's pretty much done. The interior is, I actually bought another 328 in from England, and it has a much nicer pair of seats, much deeper kind of bucket on them, so changing those. Door panels are off on both sides because I have issues with wiring with a window regulator here, and I've just put a window regulator on that one over there, so door card must go back on. And just to prove that it is running, and start it. So it's half the exhaust is on it. It's where the cats are, is the joining there in the center section, so it's going back as far as that. And I've just got to, you know, put the back box on it and stuff. It was running sweet. Had to make up some silicone hosing because there was slight differences on the water pipes, but otherwise than that, pretty awesome. What else must I do to it? Oh yeah, clutch slave cylinder. That's why the floor is a mess inside there. The clutch slave cylinder is started to leak in it, so got a new one of those. I'm not really going to be doing any work to this. Caleb, my son, is going to be finishing off this one, and I just want to concentrate on the others. So let's have a look around now. So I'll show you the this 316. So the 316 is it's really original, as you can see there at the bottom, just where you know, a bit of paint being rubbing off over the years. Completely standard. You know, just a really good kind of honest car. Just a bit, things are a bit tired in it. Inside, somebody's taken out the window regulator there and replaced it with this piece of timber, which was nice. And door handle here needs just needs a part putting into that, which I have. And somebody on the boot door here, for some reason there was a spoiler on it and they just put a big lump of body filler over it. So I just want to sort that out. A few scratches here and there, scratches on the bumper. Bit of trim missing there, that's inside in the car, that's okay. Lacquer flaking here on the wing, so I'll paint that. A few scrapes on front and back bumper, so I'll paint those as well. And otherwise than that, just give it a buff up and a good polish and a good clean. You'll see the brakes are shitty, so I'll go over it mechanically, make sure it's all sound, make sure it's ready for the test. And yeah, get it booked in for the test and get it ready to sell. This one is a 328 convertible that I picked up from Scotland, and it's 328 SE. The bodywork is the worst part of this car, and the wheels. Mechanically, absolutely 100%. Really, really good car mechanically, and the interior is fucking awesome as well. It's all been resealed, grey leather. It's a bit of a mess inside it now because it's been sitting outside with a few months, but the carpet, everything is pretty good. So that is awesome. The roof on this one, though, the stitching had went here, and somebody decided that plastering it with super glue was going to be a good option, which it clearly wasn't. So I have another roof outside on another one that I bought in from England, and we're going to swap that over. So I'll take you outside now and I'll just show you the other one. That's my F30. Fucking coil spring cracked in the back of it the other day, so that's not driving at the moment. That's the E46 325 Sport I have. This 328 is, Caleb found this on a Facebook group in the UK, and we bought it pretty right enough and got it sent over. And I remember when it arrived on the truck, we saw it on this side and we went, look at that, thing's not bad. We were looking at it, and then Caleb went around to the other side and he goes, Dad, you better have a look at the other side. So as you can see, this is the fucking rough end of it, and God only fucking knows what was going on here. There was loads of body fillers in that, and I just sanded it all down to see what was going on, and it's just really rough. But even inside in it, it is the steering column, they must have lost the key or something fucking with it before, and didn't bother replacing it, and decided to put in flick switches and button start and all the rest of it. So it's just, look, even on the door cards, popper of it, it's just rough as fuck. But the roof is good, and I'm going to use the roof on the other one. And this one, like the engine, gearbox, drivetrain, everything is absolutely, there's coilovers in it, everything is 100%. So I'm either toying with the idea of turning it into a drift car or selling it as a donor for somebody doing a 6-cylinder conversion. So I'm really unsure. The jury's out on this one at the moment, what to do with it, but it's not standing me much money, so it doesn't really matter. If you can see through the fence here, there's a 318 IS. That's another one that I picked up as well, and that is sold. The body in that is pretty rough. It lived by the seaside, so it's not great. It's not great underneath it, but the engine is good. And unfortunately, I think it's time to sell this. This car's been, I've known this car since it was 4 years old, and it went to live in Spain from 2008 to 2018. A friend of mine moved out there and we drove it out there in 2008, and yeah, it's going to be a sad day. I bought it back off him in 2018, but it'll be yeah, I'm thinking of selling it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm selling it at the moment. I could change my mind, but I know I'll regret it when I do. So yeah, so back in here now. So that's it. That's kind of where we're at the moment. Just give you a quick update. I'm going to document everything as we go, just for, I suppose, for any of you that are interested in watching it for a start, but also for any potential buyers. They'll want to see each of you know, the work that's gone into these cars as well. So probably do independent videos for each one. So the reason why they're lined up like this is because this one is first, because that's the one that's got the least amount of work. That's got a full respray. It's got all M Sport bumpers to go onto it. It's got coilovers to go into it. It's got the wheels to be done. There's a small bit of rust here in the bonnet. So I've got another bonnet to go onto it. We've got to change the roof. I just want to go over it mechanically. So nice bit of work in that one. But we have 6 weeks. and just turn the camera around. We have 6 weeks, so it's all systems go for the next 40 odd days or so. But yeah, it's good, and looking forward to it. So that's it. Look, I'm waffling now, so I'll end the video here and see you all on the next one.